Guys, what's up? My name's Jay Cutton from fitnessculture.com. I'm with Ethan Del Toro, Ethan the Bull here. So Ethan, you're 21, right? 21, he's a power lifter. We're gonna run you through the power program from the Fitness Culture app. Our goal from the power program is to not only get you stronger in the three main lifts, the bench, the deadlift, and the squat, but also keep you structurally balanced, injury-free, and it's more like an athletic training program where powerlifting is the emphasis. All right, so right now what we're gonna do is get into the warm-up. We're gonna be doing external rotators off the knee, some Facepulls for our upper back, and then we're just gonna be overstretching our chest just to get dynamically warmed up before we get rolling through, and then we'll warm up on the bench and get rolling. All right, the first movement we got is gonna be the face pull. So I like to do these with basically the back of my hands in this grip right here. It's like a pronated grip, back of my hands are facing each other. And what that's allowing me to do, why I like it that way, is not only am I gonna pull and squeeze back, but then at the top, you can externally rotate. So you're hitting those upper back muscles and you're squeezing back. The next thing we're gonna do is just an external rotator off the knee. You're gonna slide your heel close to your butt, get your elbow up on your knee, kind of try to face your knee to create tension in your shoulder. Then you're gonna go all the way down and all the way back up. So the goal is to stay right inside your knee, control it down, and then come all the way up. All right, the last thing we got, it's one of my favorite ones for the chest because you're gonna overstretch the chest at the bottom, and so it just feels good to get it warmed up before you bench press. So what we're gonna do is basically a push-up off a medicine ball. We're gonna stabilize on one hand, walk over, and then step to the other one. So it's gonna create some instability when you're walking over it, and just help work those stabilizing muscles. So just be here, press up, stabilize, switch hands. Press. So today is gonna be 5-3-2, 5-3-2. So that means we're gonna be doing set of 5, set of 3, set of 2, and the next wave through, we're gonna go a little bit heavier. Today's gonna be like 2.5% heavier on that 5-3-2 every time. Especially on the bench press, I always like to do an upper back movement or an external rotator movement. We're supersetting it with band pull aparts in between sets instead of just sitting around on your ass being lazy. It's just an easier way to get some commonly neglected areas worked on during your rest period, and it's not gonna affect your bench press, so that's why we do it that way. You don't necessarily have to arch your back to get in a good position. I'm gonna arch mine a little bit just because it's a better powerlifting technique. So basically pulling your traps away from your ears. That's gonna help you set up with a nice high chest and basically create tension in your chest at the bottom so you can press out. If you're here and you're just relaxed on the bench, you're gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be hard to stabilize. Also, like squeezing your lower trap down is gonna set your shoulder in place and be more stable. So that's half the reason. You're really stable right here, and also you're gonna get more out of your chest instead of being in this position where you're kind of pressing with your anterior delts. We're just gonna do 4 sets of bent over row. We're gonna go 7-5-3, and then just do another set of 7 at the end. In between every set, we're gonna be doing a YTW. You can use a ring or TRX, so that means you're just gonna be hanging back, pull it into a Y position, pull it into a T, and then pull it into a W. So same thing, we're working trap 3, other muscles in your upper back, and then external rotation on the W, stuff like that. So for us on the bent over row, we're trying to go really heavy. So there might be a little bit of movement in our body just to pull through it. It's all right to get a little bump off the bottom and then squeeze it up. It's just like when people are pulling to here and then dropping their chest to the bar, doing a rep like that, that's when you know you're just going way too heavy. And then on the YTWs, what we try to focus on is flexing the tricep the entire time. So you get into a position where you flex your tricep, you're gonna come into a Y, straight out, yeah, there you go, flex those triceps. And then control it back down, flex the triceps, flexing, 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 there you go. Flex the triceps, good. What that's gonna do is, when you flex your triceps, it'll take your rear delt out of the movement just a little bit, focus more on the muscles that retract your scapula. So then you're gonna go into a T, flex the triceps, pull straight out, Good. The last one's gonna be a W. Just gonna pull up, squeeze it back. Good. Hit those external rotators as well. Yep. All right guys, next thing we got, we're gonna be supersetting a neutral grip dumbbell bench and then a pull-up. Neutral grip dumbbell bench, the thing we're gonna be focusing on, we're gonna try to keep our elbows pretty close to our body, go all the way down, and then lock it out of the top. That's kind of the biggest thing. So these neutral grip movements with dumbbells are gonna be awesome for stability, and that's where a lot of people fall apart on the bench press. So if you can get good controlling a heavy weight on a neutral grip, then you'll be good controlling a barbell in a regular grip. So now we're gonna add a couple of reps, go more into the hypertrophy rep range. So we're gonna go 10, 8, 6, and then finish with 4, which is kind of out of that range. But we'll go 10, 8, 6, 4, and then do the same thing for the pull-ups. All right, so the last superset we're gonna have for chest and back is gonna be just an incline hammer strength press. Basically just working hypertrophy. We're just gonna go 10, 8, 6, superset that with a single arm dumbbell row. Same thing, 10 each, 8 each, then 6 each. It's like on a normal bench. Still try to crawl your shoulder blades down into a good position so you're nice and stretched at the back, at the bottom end of it. And you press through. You're gonna be able to engage more of the chest. For the dumbbell row, I think the biggest thing that we try to focus on this one is gonna be to not let your upper trap take over the movement. So a lot of people will pull up here, right? So they're squeezing their trap up and they're pulling with their bicep a lot. Really, you wanna set into the movement, shoulder blade down, and then pull up. So basically pulling down, it's gonna engage more of your lat, and then still gonna work that, just a good movement pattern, not a trap, an upper trap dominant. You're gonna squeeze your shoulder blade down and back, and get strong in that position. All right guys, that wraps it up for this part of our workout. Actually, the finishing sets on the workout would be, we're gonna do some Cali Press, which is the tricep focus, kind of almost like a skull crusher, and then some barbell curl stuff, just to finish off with our arms. And then finish with our conditioning. So today's conditioning on the program was just like a sprint ladder where sprint 50, rest 30, sprint 60, rest 35, all the way up to 100 and then back down. So it's not a ton of conditioning, but it's enough conditioning to keep you in shape. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing basically our heavy leg day in the power program. If you like it, subscribe, let me know what I need to do better, and I'll see you tomorrow's video. Thanks.